Blessing, divine ones, of the great I Am presence and the expansion of business. Happy spring equinox, yeah. And thank you for being here today. So in today's video, we'll be discussing about Ascension today. Okay, so Ascension is taking your embodiment with you. Not aging, decaying, and then dying. You will not experience death if you go beyond it. You are a light being who lives forever. Your grand one is just passing by. Once you open the beingness that is you, work out your blocks, heal your unprocessed emotions, heal the roots that keep you stuck in this plane, expand the mind to its full capacity, etc. We can and will ascend instead of experiencing death. So humanity is trapped in the cycle of birth through the womb. Then as soon as you are birthed, your vitality is sucked from you. Then you believe yourself to old age, and then you die physically. Very few will ascend this life. Some, but not all, will only love their body as long as it looks good. This will change as consciousness rises. So being birthed through the birth canal is one way to enter this plane. Another way is to work on yourself, be your own salvation, rise into your bountiful self, then rise into your God-Goddess self, embody it, master it, open up aspects of your being you never knew existed, then divine ones. You raise your frequency to such a high level, you then command the Lord God, Goddess of your being to go from matter to light. This is Ascension. Once in the light, you can go from light to matter. You are to work on yourself. No one's coming down to save the day. The body is only a servant. Most but not all let their mind rule their body. However, the body and mind are only a servant, not the masters. Death is not necessarily the easiest way to leave this plane either. It is best to take your body with you through the ascension process. This way, divine rays of love, you do not have to have your memory erased when you reincarnate through the womb again. Souls pass through the womb to experience the matter of this plane. If the soul does not come through the womb, a soul slips right by the matter of this plane. Your physical body matter allows you to interact with this plane. If you wish to be part of this physical realm, you must pass through the womb of creation to match the vibrational frequency of this plane of matter. Because in essence, you are of pure light. If you did not come through the womb of creation, you would pass right through this plane called Earth. So the birthing, which is the baby's and soul's primary needs, allows you, divine great I Am, to experience the rich treasures of this plane. You see what I'm talking about? So when a soul reincarnates, the soul will choose familiar parents. The soul coming in could have been the parent before in another life, or has been the child before in another life, or a lover, or a friend, etc. The cycle continues till the soul lessons are learned. Love the parents you have, for they could have been your children in your past lives. So most souls will choose parents who are familiar to them. Your child you hold in your arms right now was most likely your parent in life before. Your desire to bear siblings is the vehicle to bring forth a divine soul friend of many lifetimes past. You see, you carry a specific genetic coding to carry in a specific child. Your parents held a specific coding and frequency to bring your high frequency divineness here. Most souls will choose parents who are familiar to them. So some souls do not choose parents they are familiar with. The soul may want to try a new genetic frequency, or the parent will allow the one coming in to have a vehicle to express the beauty of life. Some souls will wait lifetimes before they come into this plane. These souls are waiting for a specific frequency, family, before entering. You are returning through the lineage of centuries before you. So when a soul enters, it does not say, I'm going to be the healthiest, the richest, and the most radiant of them all. A soul enters to experience the richness and beauty of life and to experience a certain array of emotions. A soul enters because a soul wants to be here. A soul lives forever. It is only your negative ego that wants out of here. So we are all the sons and daughters of the divine principle of life. There really is no biological mother or father, just the great I am, the expansion and ongoingness of Mother, Father, God, Goddess. So once you ascend out of this plane, some souls wish to stay and assist others. You can channel the souls that have come to pass. Great wisdom from the masters who have ascended from this plane. Ascension is now, and on the contrary, ascension is very easy to do. As we raise our consciousness, raise our frequency, our vibration, we will then vibrate higher and higher until we go from matter to light. The matter is an illusion. It is the essence of the God, Goddess in you that is real. So ascension is through the power of thought and feelings. And when one wants to ascend, going from physical to metaphysical, it is just a thought and a feeling away. So God, Goddess, who created you, the divine, beautiful soul of love that you are, did not create you to live this one life and then die. The God, Goddess created you to expand beyond your social perceived limitations, rise into the expression of life, which you are, grand ones. Your soul governs your entire body, emotionally and mentally body. The soul governs the body, but through your attitude and your thought process, if you have uncontrolled thinking and over-eradicated emotions, it makes it difficult for the soul to govern ascension in your being. You are the grand ruler. You are the key to ascension. Ascension is taking your embodiment with you. Death is not necessary. Death is indeed a grand illusion. You can transcend this plane without experiencing death. Soon ascension will be an understood concept and accepted by the masses. Death is only the end of the physical body, not the personality. Your unique personality is made up all the lifetimes you have lived. Death does not need to be the ruler of this kingdom. Let life thrive within the being that is you, grand one, the kingdom of heaven within. Let life be your reality now. Let this be real, not death. Death is an illusion of a fear-based control system. Life is an ongoingness of isness. To isness, we thrive. People of this world have accepted death. They see it. Their family members are dying, right? They bury them, and they are no longer there. So one accepts death as a reality. They also get older every day, so death has to be real. When we buy insurance for our death, we have already set the body and mind in motion for death. We believe ourselves to death. This is a collective program to die physically. Death is an illusion. The only thing that is truly real is life. Your alliance with life thrives and expands and is part of the ongoingness and the expansion of life, not death. Death is an illusion of this reality. Death is a collective fear-based program. We can all ascend as Christ, our brother, did. The only reality is life. People do whatever they can to prepare for death. Instead, grand ones prepare for ascension by unplugging from the sleeping matrix prison where most of you, but not all of you, are enslaved and have forgotten who you really are. I let go of the fear of death. I let go of the social collective programs, right, of death. I let go of the illusion of death. I release all beliefs, thoughts, and feelings of death, and instead, I embrace life. I celebrate life. I celebrate ascension, and divine ones rise into your God, Goddess form with your physical embodiment. Now rise into your God, Goddess self, expressed as the ongoingness of life. To bypass physical death, one learns to raise the power of their thoughts, to raise the vibrational frequency of molecular matter, to raise the feelings of emotions from lower ones like suffering, victim, martyr, pity, blame. Life is tough and I'm nobody too. I am the great I am and the ongoingness of life. Yes to life. So once you ascend, you get to keep the possession of your body to continue to use, to retain, to hold in place for all time. If we did not ascend by taking our embodiment with us, then after we die, our spirit and soul leave us. If you master wishes to come back, you will have to go through the process of rebirthing the master through the womb of creation again. Let death be a senseless no thing. Let your attitude of living be greater than dying. You see, we have returned to a time when consciousness will facilitate ascension. We ascend now in timelessness, divine ones. Know your body is beautiful all the time. Don't worry about how your body looks. This is the key to ascension. Love your body. One ascends through the power of thought. When one can master their thoughts, master the judgment and criticism of oneself in another, portals open in your mind and the ascension key is there, divine ones. Through your own choice of unlimited thinking of joy, love, bliss, happiness, etc., you can and will ascend to the treasure of your grace. Your radiant beauty is to be seen as a divine one of love. If one denies love, joy, happiness, etc. of life, believes they will get old, accept thoughts and feelings of death and old age, and expects themselves to get old because everyone else around you got old, you will for surely wither away and die too. Mastering judgment unto oneself. And another, mastering the illusion of time so one does not feel rushed or hurried. For grand one, you have the exact amount of time you need to ascend. Letting go of the illusion of time lets one have patience, a key to ascension. We can renew the aging process, goddesses. Designed your body to live off your glands, not your organs. If you do a meridian dance, bring up the Shaktipat, then bring the energy as an ankh around you, then tap your glands, your pituitary, your thymus, your thyroid, lymphatic, stomach, ovaries, and testes gland, etc. You will raise your frequency higher than a kite, and the ascension process sets in motion. Your glands produce the energy to ascend. I teach this in greater detail during my Lemurian attunement schooling. So ascension is taking your embodiment to another dimension. It's that simple. Raise your frequency, then the veil of worlds shows itself to you, walk through, and then ascend. You divine ongoingness of love is here to gather the richness of emotions. This is true to many planes and dimensions. A soul gathers the beautiful richness of the experiences. This is the treasure of the expansion of isness. The beings of light I communicate with from Sirius have mastered death. They no longer experience death. They have ascended, and they vanish like the wind, as easy as they came, is as easy as they leave. But their presence is always there at the edge of my reality, waiting for me to call them in through my desires and imagination. So Christ ascended and took his embodiment with him, and thousands of masters have ascended and taken their embodiments with them too. You can too. When one ascends, and if one chooses to come back to this plane, you don't have to look for another body, another ego to fight through social consciousness. To be seen are born into limited consciousness. Gifts, abilities, spiritual powers, wisdom, all deactivated. Just to remember who you are again, grand ones. You can come and go to this plane with relative ease as much as you like. When we see beings of light, these are masters who mastered death and ascended beyond. Divine ones, once you ascend, you will be like Jesus and other great masters who come to assist those who wish to ascend. Do you understand what I'm saying? That there are teachers just waiting for you to rise into affirmative action with attention, with the intention to pursue your passion, creativity, and imagination. Grand ones, remember the greatness you are. And once you master ascension, master the embodiment of the human body, and rise into your God-Goddess form, you then, divine ones, can take your body with you through the frequency you choose, masters. Do you understand, great beings? One must break up the hardwired programs, beliefs, limited thoughts, and patterns from your brain. When you take your embodiment with you, you can then go to any dimension, time, or space, reality you wish, with relative ease and grace. I also wish to inform you, great masters, whom I communicate with already, do this, and they meet me between worlds within worlds. Masters, remember, it is easy to take your body with you. Behind your flesh, behind your physical form, is the expansion of the universe. Tap into this power of the universe within and jump between worlds within worlds. So when I see you, I see Christ shining within. The principles of life echoes through your soul to mine. You are perfect and you are divine. You are exactly where you need to be to grow and gather the rich emotions you set forth to discover here. Beautiful soul of love that you are. Just look at how divine and radiant you are. How beautiful and loving you really are. Wow, look at your bounty, your splendor, your awe, your magnificence, your imagination, your creativity, your love. Wow, your light, your frequency, your codes of cosmic love. We welcome you. Your beautiful, radiant soul is welcome in this part of the heavens. We welcome you, soul of divine love. So you have to have a narrow net to ascend and reverse aging with no limited hardwired tied to failure, giving up, and feeling low self-worth. You have to come alive again, and you have to be the gladiator who walks out every day ready to destroy the knots within and up in the brain and make way one fine morning. The beauty of life, the beauty of mind, and your mind must be unowned. It cannot be mortgaged in someone's emotions. It cannot be mortgaged in someone's pain. It cannot be mortgaged in some regret, in some unhappiness, in some sorrow, in some dysfunction, in some addiction, in some culture. You cannot be mortgaged to some beauty, in some fame. It has to get freed so it can mobilize itself. The body need not never die. The body is just a servant. Be amazing in this life and experience you. Every single one of you is indeed equipped to ascend. I wish for you to all ascend. We ascend together. We can all ascend as Christ ascended. Okay, the wisdom of the ancient ancestors is showing me the way to ascension. Rise, divine rays of love. Rise. Life is real. Express and live your life. This is the great work. And so be it to that, and so be it to life. Thanks for listening today. This is Chris Parr, Syrian and the Marian teachings.